Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how the WhatsApp bot builder looks from inside. It's going to be a quick demonstration walking you through the key features and how you can use them to supercharge your business. Let's dive into the user interface, which is simple and easy to navigate. As you can see here on the left hand side, we have the main menu, and on the right hand side, we have more section, which is talking about those menus. So on the first screen on the left hand side menu, we have the option called contact. Here it is act like the CRM of the WhatsApp bot builder. Here you can manage all the contacts that have interacted with you. For each contact, once you will click on them, you will get a user card which will show you a detailed record. For example, tags which are associated with them, some of the variables, campaigns, what is the status of their chat, whether this is closed or assigned to someone, whether automation is working or not, whether you have added some note, or if you want to check their email address or phone number. All those things can be checked using the user card when you will click on some of them in the contact. In the contact section, we have two options to add contact. You can click on our add contact to add them manually, entering their first, second, and phone number. And let's say if you have a lot of contact, you can also use the import contacts option to bulk upload them. So here you can, once you will click on template, you will see a template and you can fill in that template with number of record which you would like to upload. Once filled, you can click here to upload, and once successfully uploaded, all those contact lists will appear here. Also, you can filter out the contacts based on custom filter option which we have. For example, you can filter them with date of registration, email address, or let's say even if you have some sort of tags created, you can at any point in time you can filter them using this custom filter. Next, we have this option called campaign. You can create campaigns for different events. For example, weekend sale, for example, new product launch or product promotion. You can have those campaigns created under campaigns section. Here, clicking on this blue button, create a new campaign, you can write the name, choose the flow, and choose the phrase that should trigger this campaign. So whenever your customer will write that phrase or word, that campaign should trigger. Also, once you have created, you have the option to integrate your campaign in other system using this QR code or using this copy link. This copy link will automatically copy this link for the campaign, and then you can integrate it with some pictures for social media ad or something like that. Then next section, we have broadcast. We used to send multiple messages to multiple people at once. This section allows you to carry out mass communication. You can schedule broadcast for future dates. You can manage contact interval and even add delays. So when you will click on this create new broadcast, you will get the UI something like this, where you can name it, choose the flow, and add the delay. This is very important in broadcast. You can also target your users or customers based on custom filter. For example, you want to filter out some of the audience based on tag, let's say loyal clients, something like that. Then this broadcast will be only sent to those customers. So broadcast feature is useful when you want to send mass messages to number of people. So in that case, broadcast can be useful feature. Then we have live chat. It works like chat desk where you can handle real-time customer interaction. So let me refresh this page. So here you can see various contact card which we have. Once you will click on these chat, you can get the status of these chat. For example, this chat is currently closed. You can click on this button to reopen this chat, or you can click on this button stop to pause the automation. You can use assign to button to assign this chat to some of your teammates. And scrolling down, you have more information like what are the tags which are associated with this customer, what are the variables which are associated here. All those things you can find here in the live chat. Then we have flows and automation. I would like to talk about automation first. So automation section, you will be able to create automated keywords that will trigger flows and automate your conversation. For example, we have this flow Khanna store, and the flow is Khanna's store, and the condition which we have implemented here is begins with. So let's say whenever my customer will type hello or they write test in the chat, in that scenario, this Khanna's store flow will be triggered. Why? Because we have this automation created here. Make sure to activate your automation using this switch button. Once it is turned on, your automation will be active, and once you switch off, this will be turned off. You can create new keyword using this purple button. You need to type the name, you need to choose the flow, and then you will get the option to add the condition so that you can automate your conversation. Within the automation tab, we have this another option called sequence. So sequence allows you to automate and schedule a series of messages or flows over time, which is especially useful when you want to engage, say, user in step-by-step process. For example, we have this workout plan where we are sending them daily exercises. So day one, day two, day three, day four. Similarly, you can create it for some another use case, for example, onboarding process, or let's say drip marketing campaign. Then we have this option called flows. These are very useful because a flow is a sequence of actions and message that helps you automate conversation with your customer. You can think of it as your automated assistant that handles chat for you. So flows make it easy to automate your message so you don't have to respond manually every time. To create a new flow, you can click on this button, create new flow, name, and simply create. I have all these flows created. Let's go into one of them, and let me show you the navigation. So this screen, this white screen which is containing all the blocks, is called as canvas. And here in the bottom right, you would see this plus icon. We have all these blocks, flow randomizer content, and you can simply use these blocks by dragging it into your canvas like this. As soon as you drag, all these blocks will appear into your canvas. You can use your two finger gestures to simply zoom in or zoom out into the canvas. You have all this block. This is your start block, this is your randomizer block, this is your content, this is your menu block, which will throw a lot of options in the form of buttons to your customer. We have this condition which will check multiple condition and then decide the next step based on the outcome of those condition. We have this action block if you want to perform some action. Again, this is a very high level understanding of all these blocks. If you want to dive deep into each of these blocks, I would recommend you to watch our other videos where we have implemented all these blocks. So this is the canvas, and this is how you navigate into the canvas, and this is using this plus icon. This is how you can drag and drop all your blocks into the canvas. Also, we have this important integration block here. When you will click on this integration block, you would see the option to create integration or webhook. For example, here you can utilize the integration. You can use multiple method: post, get, put, or patch, or even delete. You can use the request URL to connect your flows with some external party, for example Shopify and Razorpay, based on your business case, to make your flows or automation more interactive and cross-functional. We have the settings option. In the settings option, we have multiple options. For example, company, we have default flows, we have office hours, we have team members where you can invite your other folks from your team, and then you can decide their, say, access. Then we have fast replies. We have multiple options like tags and bot fields. We have also user field where you can store some of your users' information and then you can utilize them later. So this is a very high level overview of this application called Web. If you want to dive into each of the component, I would recommend you to check out our rest of the videos, which is talking about each of these actions and each of these deliverable in more detail, but this was just a high level understanding. I hope you understand this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.